So they tell this story. And it is a story about the mudcloth princess. They would take and scoop up the earth, put it in the hole in the ground, and let it stay there and ferment so the colors would stay in the cloth. Oh, it is so beautiful, he said. I love this cloth. He put it around his body. He smelled it, and he could smell the earth. And he looked at the little girl and smiled as they would come around the prince. Whoa, say ya, ta ta ta. Ooh, la ya mayana. All beautiful colors and cowrie shells, all wrapped beautifully, walking so eloquently. Ah, ya know, saya me up, you know. Ta ta. She walked in, and all the other women looked and laughed. Why are you here? You got mud cloth. We're going before the prince. You come in here with mud cloth, these earthly tones, not lovely symbols on it. She just knew the prince would love her. She wrapped it around her body, and she walked very slowly. You She came. She wrapped it around. She didn't twist. She didn't saunter. She just stood. She bowed her head. Now, a long time ago, before they had the washing machine, and even before they had a wringer that you had to use manually, and they would wring the clothes through, and they'd go through this little thing and squeeze out the water and so forth, she used to go upstairs in the bathtub and use a washboard. Oh, man, go, live by the river, live by the river, live by the river. You can clap. Go ahead. Oh, man, go, live by the river, live by the river, live by the river. Grandma would say, Old Man Joe, he lived by the river. Did you hear the song? I said, about who is he? Well, baby, she said, down south, we lived in Mississippi. When we would go down by the river, all the women would come down to wash their clothes. And when we wanted to find out how somebody was doing, we would just sing a song. And as long as you got a song, and as long as you can sing, and your heart is happy, you will always be all right. So, man, go, live by the river, live by the river, live by the river. Oh, man, go, live by the river, oh, man, go. This part of the drum is called the head of the drum. This part is the mouth of the drum because the sound comes out. Let's try it. Call and response means my turn, then your turn. So I don't know your names well, and I think we need to get started with a song. So we're going to do a song called Jambo. 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 Jambo, si jambo. Jambo, si jambo. 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 Jambo, si jambo. Jambo, si jambo. Now I'm trying to get some names. Okay? All right. Okay, you got it? Dr. Martin Luther King. Now you try it. Dr. Martin Luther King was a very special man. All right. Was a very special man. Was a very special man. All right. Was a very special man. Get your hands up. his mother told him how some things were different for some people just because of the color of their skin. But she also told him this: you as good as anybody. This is a story, and it's in the same realm of fairness and being friends and knowing each other and seeing our differences, but seeing how much really we are more alike than not. So you're going to help me do the story, okay? All right. I'm going to give you this one. This is